Yuki's tiny, anxious eyes stared intently, the world around him a blurry haze. Then, a rapid succession of images flashed before him. The immense golden sun, then dark, heavy clouds, a furious, swirling whirlwind, and finally, an impenetrable stone wall. Each image vanished as quickly as it appeared, leaving Yuki's face fixed in confusion, a giant question mark hovering above his head, pondering if truly absolute power existed in this world. He clutched a miniature scroll, a marriage contract with a solemn expression, standing on a winding map adorned with symbols of the sun, clouds, wind, and wall. Yuki cast a quick, almost dismissive glance at his small, ordinary mouse family, his eyes betraying a subtle dissatisfaction as he set off, driven by an unwavering resolve to find the strongest son-in-law. Yuki surveyed the other young, healthy male mice around him, shaking his head with a sigh, his gaze filled with open disdain. In his mind's eye, the ideal suitor was a blurred, towering figure, decidedly not of his own kind. A profound internal struggle gnawed at him, a deep yearning for his daughter to escape the clutches of an ordinary fate. His journey led him to the colossal, radiant sun. Yuki looked up, squinting against its overwhelming brilliance, a flicker of excitement in his heart. But then, a vast, dark cloud slowly ascended, gradually eclipsing the sun's mighty glow, leaving Yuki utterly perplexed by this unexpected challenge. Shifting his focus, Yuki found himself amidst swirling, ethereal clouds, now convinced he had discovered the ultimate power. Yet a fierce, howling wind suddenly swept through, tearing the wispy clouds apart and sending Yuki tumbling through the air, his newfound belief shattered. Determined, Yuki chased the invisible, powerful wind, racing through a landscape of swaying trees, certain this elusive force held the true answer. But without warning, an ancient, immense stone wall rose before him, unmoving and formidable, completely blocking the wind's path. Yuki, colliding with the unyielding surface, was left utterly bewildered, his quest seemingly at an end. Yuki leaned against the colossal stone wall, defeated, a heavy sigh escaping him. To his profound astonishment, the mighty wall began to tremble, and a tiny crack appeared in its surface. From within, a small, unassuming mouse head cautiously peeked out, its eyes twinkling mischievously. Yuki watched, his expression rapidly transforming from shock to dawning, realization, his eyes widening with understanding. Slowly, Yuki turned, his gaze drawn to the distant direction of his home, where a lively group of small mice played happily. A flurry of memories flooded his mind, his past disdain for his own kind, now replaced by a profound understanding of their quiet strength, their relentless gnawing, and their unwavering unity. Regret and surprise melted away, replaced by relief, then joy, and finally, a deep, resonant sense of pride as he stood tall. Under the soft glow of the moonlit night, a bustling, joyous wedding procession unfolded. A multitude of mice, drumming merrily and celebrating, paraded through the streets, carrying an ornate sedan chair. The sight was both heartwarming and wonderfully comical as the ordinary mouse bride and groom walked hand in hand, their faces radiating pure, unadulterated happiness. Yuki stood proudly beside them, his eyes brimming with deep contentment as he raised a tiny glass in a toast. The scene froze on a heartwarming family portrait of Yuki with his radiant daughter and her beloved son-in-law, surrounded by their joyous, thriving mouse community, a perfect testament to the warmth and enduring strength found right at home.